Okay, Reggie, I know in a previous segment that we talked about how the Cassie and Diddy video leaked, and I know you had expressed that you felt that maybe the government was behind it. Can you elaborate on that a little bit and why you feel that way as opposed to maybe like a hotel employee leaking it or someone within Diddy's own camp?
Well, the hotel is currently been in bankruptcy for a minute and been closed down. I don't think the security personnel was that smart enough to keep a copy of it and hold it. They should have been. I would have, and kept a copy of that tape and said, "Hey, this might be useful for me down the line one day." As y'all see, I leak audio every now and then, here and there, right? So y'all know I keep stuff. And so I understand that that's a possibility that the general manager, security guard, somebody had a copy of that tape. I'm on record that don't believe that Cassie and her attorney had a copy of that tape. I believe that that tape was somehow leaked uh, or was given to the government during that raid. Now y'all will say, well, how the hell was Cassidy ever to explain it word for word? So she had to view that tape somewhere. I agree with y'all on that. I can't explain it. She either have a hell of a memory or somebody was working against Puffy in that house, one of his security guys. Somebody for her to get, you know, to see that tape again. I can't explain that. But I do believe that's a law enforcement official. And y'all know I very rarely talk bad about law enforcement. But I do believe someone got a bag, possibly, and leaked that tape. Or, and two, someone on the investigation team that's high up, meaning the top dog, which is usually the U.S. attorney or that agent that's handling the case, who is working closely with that U.S. attorney, decided that, hey, we got to keep making this guy look like a monster. We got a little delay. We should have made an arrest by now. The way we went and used all of the resources, we can't make us look bad. And so let's get this out to keep this case rejuvenated, or maybe so we can get some more victims to come forward, because our case is not as strong as we thought we had. Would be my take on what happened. But I do have to acknowledge that the stuff in the lawsuit and matched the tape to the T. Uh, but Cassidy would jeopardize losing that $30 million, or her attorney would jeopardize his license if they knew that the only other person that had that tape was somebody that worked in that particular law firm. And that's how that tape got leaked. Because trust me, they have paperwork between the two. When that 33 million, 30 something $1 million was sent over to her, well, that tape was never supposed to have been leaked if they had it in their possession. So that's why I believe if nothing happened in the next week or two, it was definitely the law enforcement that leaked the tape for whatever reason. And that maybe just so y'all can be like, okay. Because look what's happening to Puffy. No one want to stand next to him. No one is supporting him. All his advertisement deals are bailing on him. And rightfully so. I mean, he got caught doing a coward move. Now, y'all say, well, yeah, You ain't. He ain't the only person that ever hit a woman and did this and did that. Y'all gotta understand. Kicking someone while they down on the ground like that, you don't do to a female. You barely would do that to the ops, to the enemies. Throwing a vase at them and this stuff is it's terrible to do to a female. It's terrible. It's hard to watch and to talk about the things that this young lady had to go through. The only problem I have, and I'll reiterate again, is I wish she wouldn't have hung around for whatever reason for 2 years after that happened. I got to really understand her mindset for that. And for you females or males, but mainly you females that's in that type of situation, get out of it. Get out of it. Y'all don't have to be in a situation like that. You don't have to take that. Do everything you can. You'll find out a lot of family members that you think really don't love you or don't want to be bothered with you. If they feel that you are getting treated and abused like that, they will open up their homes, their bank accounts, or whatever to help you get out of that situation. That would be my take.